Hello everybody, it is MAGMA and I'm very happy to present to you a LEGO Star Wars review on my favorite LEGO Star Wars set. Today we're taking a look at the set 7665, the Republic Cruiser from 2007. This set contains 5 minifigures and includes 919 pieces. It used to retail for $90 back in the day, and it was themed Star Wars Episode 1. So this set is definitely over the course of I've collected LEGO Star Wars for over 10 years now. This has been my favorite set ever since I got it, and this was one of those first LEGO Star Wars sets I had. But still, this is one of my favorite sets of all time, or I think it is my favorite set. It hasn't gotten too old. Some sets get like really old compared to the rest and look really bad. This one, when you put next to like modern builds like 2016, 2017, it still looks good, doesn't look too simple or anything. The minifigure selection is alright, I guess, and the color scheme and build is just fantastic. Building this set is just so much fun. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the minifigures. First minifigure is Qui-Gon Jinn. Now, fun fact about him, his face in the first copies of this set were actually a misprint. The head was replaced by Obi-Wan's from 2005 in episode 3. So technically I got one of the misprinted sets, I think. So yeah, so that's the Qui-Gon, and he's very simple. I mean, I always thought it was Qui-Gon until I was actually told that it wasn't the one that was supposed to be. Next up is Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he's just young Obi-Wan Kenobi, not drawn to this set. There's like nothing really to this minifigure, it's just Obi-Wan, I guess. Now this one is kind of tricky to say, but this is, let me see what it's called on the box. Oh god, R2, R7. And he is exclusive to this set, and from what I've been told, he is going to remain exclusive. He has some pretty cool green prints. And then next up is the Republic pilot. And he is a pretty simple minifigure, nothing really too special to him. He is just there to pilot the vehicle. And then we have the Republic captain, which is the one we see in the movie with the pilot, I guess. So fun fact about this set, this is from episode 1, Phantom Menace, the one we see in the beginning, first ship to see in Star Wars chronologically. This is called the Radiant 7, that's the name of the ship. And as you guys can recall, it is a Republic cruiser or frigate, as we see in the Clone Wars also. But this one has the difference that it doesn't have cannons on the sides over there, as you can see. So it doesn't have any cannons on the sides, and that's what makes this set kind of different. So I guess let's just stop me talking and we're gonna get straight into the fun features of this LEGO set. Alright, so I do want to mention quickly that this set has been in my collection for quite some time now. I've obviously tried many things to keep it clean and so on, but I regret to inform that you guys may be able to see some of the dust. The lighting usually takes it all away, but this one has been quite the dusty set, and I've tried many methods which have always been effective, but the dust keeps coming on, so excuse me for that. Now, let's get straight into the cockpit. There are no stickers to this set, which was the most satisfying thing at the time, I guess. Cockpit just opens up like so, and as you can see, pretty simple cockpit. You can fit just one minifigure inside. I'll go ahead and use the pilot. So you can just fit him inside. And like the New Republic frigate, actually, exactly the same way. It doesn't have the stickers on the cockpit. It's I mean, a pretty decent cockpit, and there are some some detail in the front. Now here is the main fun feature of this type of vehicle in Star Wars, is that they're known for their pods being able to escape, I guess. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and pull this up, and it will just release this pod. Now, fun fact, for a long time in my childhood, I actually built this mechanism wrong, so it actually would always stay like this, so the pod would never really fit in correctly. I think for like 4 years I had this set built wrong, and I was always like I really liked it, but I didn't really want to play with it because I knew it would break. And then finally I took it upon me to rebuild it back in the days. So the Jedi fit in this pod. I don't really like this because it kind of like bends and does like bad things to the cape. It's kind of annoying, and it's very bland in here. There isn't like any panels or anything. It's very simple, but it does work just as it should work. And then you open this up. Now this is always kind of tricky. You kind of just want to find where it's supposed to go. There you go. And so next up we're getting so here in this under part, as you can see, there's the landing gear. You can actually pull the landing gear back, and if you guys want your ship to look like it's flying like in the movie, you just put it down like this with the landing gear backwards, and it should look pretty cool. You know, you can't really see it, and it's pretty nice. Although it is much more stable with the landing gear, so we'll just keep it. And it does kind of, this is funny, it has never broken on me, but the landing gear are breaking on me right now. So yeah. Alright, so this is pretty straightforward. Here's the handle if you guys want to carry it, and then you can just open this up, remove it, and well, it's kind of, it doesn't look that good with all these pins and all that stuff. Whoops. But right here, there are some fun features that you guys will enjoy. First up, you can put the droid in here. Oh my. This set is just not working on me today. And this guy just comes right over here. And then as you can see, this, usually when you put the cap, I guess, if that's how you guys want to call it, this thing back on, it will stand out on the side, and you just push it forward and it just pulls this forward. This is supposed to be the cannons of the vehicle or firing mechanism. There are no flake fires on this set. It's actually just for looks purposes, but supposedly you just push it. It looks pretty cool. And the mechanism is pretty strong, so yeah. Now here is another way to pull out the escape pod. I pulled this with my fingers. You can just push this and it'll do the same exact thing, so if you guys don't want to have to pull down the cockpit. So that's another way to do it. And when we get to this other side right here, I'll just pull this out. I don't know why I put it back. Here we have some other cool stuff. So we have the same firing mechanism. And then there's this little crate. Now this little crate doesn't really have anything. It used to have one blaster and one pair of binoculars. But those are long gone. I have no clue where they went. And it's kind of annoying because it's kind of hard to put the crate back. There you go. And then there's this little vehicle. Now this is pretty funny because it's nothing like accurate to Star Wars or anything, but it's so much fun. I remember playing so much with this. This is, I guess, some sort of small speeder. I don't really know. And you can take your captain or whatever you want and just fit him in there. So yeah, small build. In my truthful opinion, it's pretty ugly, but it's one more play feature, and I remember playing so much with this when I was a kid. So it's all right. Now we're just gonna go ahead and put this back. All right. Now this is pretty annoying because it's kind of hard to show, but there's a yellow pin here, and when I put the set like this, put the camera a bit up, and now you guys can have a look at this. I can turn around the scopes. This doesn't really do anything. There's no real point in this, but it's fun, so it's there. And then there's quite a bit of detailing going on around here. As you can see, there's a bunch of little radars and all that kind of stuff. And there's this, which can move a bit. I don't think it's supposed to. I don't really know what it is. And quickly a look at the engines. I think, yeah, they're pretty sturdy even though they're empty inside. So yeah. Alright, so I'll quickly compare it to its predecessor and we'll get to some of the final thoughts. Alright, so excuse me a little bit for the sides, but the studio isn't actually big enough to be able to have both of these sets at the same time, which is actually pretty amazing, honestly. Thanks to this channel, I was able to acquire some new Lego sets. I mean, the motivation for you guys and giving you guys reviews has motivated me in my Lego collection to obtain this set, which I would have never gotten otherwise. But it is just incredible to be able to compare two of my favorite Lego Star Wars sets that I have. So having this vehicle and loving it so much and having both versions is just amazing. So I feel so grateful. So as you can see, both versions are actually the exact same length to the stud. This pin right here makes one pin longer than this one, but otherwise there is no real difference in size. They're both the same size. Now there is one difference which makes the entire difference for me, is that this one kind of has like a curve that goes like back in and then goes out. And this one just goes straight and then goes curved like this. So this one. So that's pretty much the big difference that makes the different look, which makes me lean a little bit more to this side. But on the other hand, this one has some cannons here which are so much fun to play with, even though they're not really that sturdy. They just fall off pretty easily, but otherwise they are pretty fun. Now this is a military version and this is not the military version. This is before the Clone Wars. So yeah. But that's about it for as much as I could compare. So let's go ahead and get straight to the final thoughts. Alright, so to have some final thoughts on this set is definitely that I would definitely recommend this set for any Lego Star Wars fan who is into collecting Lego. It doesn't really matter if you guys are original trilogy, only prequels, Republic, Separatist, Empire, Rebels. If you guys... This is a set that will fit in well in any collection and will look good on any shelf next to any vehicles in the Star Wars saga. If there is one of those sets that I would say, even though you don't really like the prequels, that you should still get, if you guys are that kind of original trilogy fan, then this is the one. This is definitely the better Lego Star Wars set from the prequels. And if you guys don't really like Republic vehicles in general, then this is the one that will really stand out from the rest, in my opinion. Now it has gone up in price. If it still were those $90, I would say go ahead, get it, don't even think about it. But now it has gone in price, so I would definitely suggest you guys trying to pick this set up for around 100 to 200 bucks. I think over 200 bucks it kind of gets out of the price that it's actually worth, but I would still pay like $180 for this set because I would still be really satisfied. So I guess that's it. There isn't much more to say. Thanks for watching this Lego Star Wars set review. Please leave your comments and feedback in the comment section below. And otherwise, I will see you guys next time here on my channel for more Lego Star Wars reviews. Bye bye.